guys, welcome back to Stripper Tales and Cocktails with Michelle, myself, and Lisa, exotic dancer, or what do you prefer? What's your proper pronouns?
You could say dancer.
Dancer? Okay. Lisa worked in the strip club industry for over 10 years, as well as myself. I also worked in the industry, mostly bartending, although I did occasionally hop on the stage and join Lisa and other exotic dancers, if you will. Sometimes when pole classes or in contests.
Yeah.
Which we are going to be talking about today, because today's episode is about Little Darling's Stripclub in Las Vegas, Nevada. And at this club, I had entered in a wet t-shirt contest. I think I told you about this, Lisa.
You told me about I wasn't there.
She wasn't there, so I was fresh, new to Las Vegas. I had just shown up out there. I was starving, hungry, I didn't have any money for food. I'm walking around with a good friend of mine, and I see a sign glowing, money, 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 wet t-shirt contest. And my friend Jessica looks at me.
Wait. If we can't tell this story unless we have Jessica here, we should just go get her.
Jessica,
let's just go get her.
Oh, the girl our friend Jessica.
Yes, our friend Jessica.
You know what? She's absolutely 100% correct.
We need to go
Let's go get Jessica because she tells the story really good. So,
she does.
Okay, we're back, and guess what, you guys? We got Jessica. Hello. So this is my friend who went out to Las Vegas with me that I was telling you the story about. Jessica, welcome to Stripper Tales and Cocktails.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. So when did you start dancing?
I started dancing when I was 17. I actually had a fake ID. I just went straight to Georgia. I was in Atlanta. I needed some money, and the first club I worked at was Tattletales. So that Motley Crue song, Girls, 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 rockin' in Atlanta and Tattletales. Very first club I worked
at. In strip clubs.
I didn't know that was in the song.
Yeah. Met the Black Crows in there. A lot of musicians did go in there, and they were open all day during the day where they would play oldies, and then of course it would be different at nighttime. So,
is that club still around? You know?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I found out actually. I did some digging on Deja Vu. Not Deja Vu. Sorry, Little Darlings. Actually, Little Darlings is related to Deja Vu, but I found out that Little Darlings during the pandemic, when a lot of businesses shut down. Oh my God, this is hilarious. They actually set up drive-through dances. You could, that's right, drive-through dances. You drove up to the club and paid like $100 and then come out and dance. That's
actually very clever.
It is pretty clever. And then I guess when people did start coming in the club, they had not Jello wrestling, but sanitizer wrestling.
Hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
That sounds like it would burn.
Right? Yeah, I don't know.
Full nude club, right?
That's right.
Because it's
juice
full
bar?
nude with no alcohol.
Yeah.
It's a juice club. So speaking of that, I'm gonna go ahead and get the drinks started. And because Little Darlings is a full nude strip club, it has no alcohol, because most clubs that are full nude are not allowed to serve alcohol. There's only a few, and we do have a video where we talk about one of those in Las Vegas, and that is the Palomino Club. So the Palomino Club has been grandfathered in to have full nude dancers, boobs, butts, the whole thing, okay? And they could serve alcohol with it. Little Darlings, however, does not have that same privilege. So they are full nude, but they are no alcohol. So in honor of Little Darlings Full Nude No Alcohol Club, we will not be teaching you an alcoholic cocktail today. So instead what we're gonna do is, and Lisa and I have done this before, we specialize in some mocktails, some fun, sexy mocktails. And today's mocktail is going to be the Perky Pineapple in honor of our wet t-shirt contest story. So let's get to, you guys ready for a Perky Pineapple?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, you guys, ready to make a Perky Pineapple, a sexy mocktail? What you're gonna need for this cocktail is, or mocktail, you're gonna need some bananas, some ice. So you know what, let's throw the ice in first. Let's do that. So just grab like a good handful and just toss it in the blender. I'd say about a cup or so. I mean, it's not, like you have to have it perfect. If you do too much of the ice, it'll be extremely frothy and hard to drink. So don't overdo it. Try to keep it around a cup or so. And then what you're gonna wanna do is throw in a banana. We're gonna do one more banana. So it's 2 bananas. So far we got about a cup of ice and 2 bananas, a broken up or whole, your choice. And then you're going to get some pineapple juice. For me, the easiest way to measure is I just buy these tiny little cans. About 2 is good, because we're making these drinks for 3 people. So if it was probably about 1 person, you know, maybe 2, you can get away with 1 can. But since we have a guest today, we're gonna put 2 in. So let's put 2 in. Pour it on in the blender. So let's put the lid on and get some blending going. Okay, so you're gonna blend it to, if you have on your blender smoothie, go ahead and hit that one. Next, what you're gonna do is you're going to get yourself some cold brew black unsweetened coffee. It's just about a capful, and again, this is 100% preference. I use a capful, but if you wanna really get caffeined up, go ahead and just throw in whatever you want. I'm gonna throw in 1 cap because this is the Perky pineapple, so we wanna get kind of perky. So throw that back in there, seal it back up again. I probably shouldn't do it that tight because I might not be able to get it off. Okay, and then just kind of pulse it once or twice. Pull the lid back off. And pour your drink. Okay, so to garnish these gals here, what you're gonna do is you can take some sliced pineapples, cut them up, and just stick them right there on your drink. And there you go, 3 Perky pineapples ready to go. Okay, ladies, here is your non-alcoholic mocktail, the Perky pineapple.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm.
It's really good.
With the pineapple and
Delicious.
the banana?
Yeah, this is a perfect drink for people who either can't drink alcohol or just don't like alcohol. This way they can sit back and relax and enjoy a cocktail with everybody else
that is
without
so
the
good.
alcohol. So this is really good. Isn't it delicious?
Yeah, it's
so
really
this
good.
is like something that they might serve at Little Darlings again because it's a non-alcoholic club.
And didn't they do like some championship pole dancing or something?
Yes, the Deja Vu franchise is known for their pole dancing competition. I know Jessica has some
not the
friends.
championship, right?
Yeah, Jessica, you've had some friends that were in the competition, right? That have done pole dancing, or somebody that competed.
That was in Miami.
Okay,
That was
that was
in
Miami.
When I worked at the Admiral Theater, there was a girl that was just amazing on the pole. So when we went
Oh
down
man,
there,
some of these
her name was
girls.
Mercedes. I can't
Okay.
remember her real name. Her stage name was Mercedes. I mean, all muscle on top. Because to be able to do these pole tricks, you have to have a lot of upper body strength. It's
You have to be
it's
really
it's,
strong.
it's a
Oh,
sport.
right.
It takes a lot of strength and a lot of practice. So and she took the prize. She took first place. Yeah.
They get really competitive with this stuff. I mean, you can look it up online. You can go and search other YouTube videos. I think maybe Lisa, might put a clip in here and show you a little bit about
find
something.
something, yeah.
But Little Darlings is known for that. Just like they have the wet t-shirt contest and the hand sanitizer
Oh, yeah.
contest with full nude girls. Like that seems
Oh, man.
like burning, but whatever. They're into the
Ouch.
yeah, right.
Where it would burn.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
gonna get some places. It's gonna get some places. Well, so Jessica and I, years ago, back in like the early 2000s, we decided to pack up our. Can I swear? I don't even know.
Go ahead,
We decided to pack up our shit in Chicago and haul it on out to Las Vegas and hit some of the exotic clubs in the strip club industry out there. The only problem was that when Jessica and I got out there, we sadly learned that you cannot just walk in the door in a strip club and
That's
start
right.
working
Because it's so
on day one.
transient. You gotta get a
Right.
sheriff's card, and you gotta get fingerprinted. You gotta wait in line at the police station. I remember all.
Do you
of
remember that? We had no idea. And we just,
No, we didn't. So if you had a
know.
warrant, if you even so much as owed child support in another state, you couldn't get a sheriff's card because it was too transient. They didn't want all the garbage coming in.
Right. So we had to go to a club, and a lot of these clubs require auditions in Las Vegas. So we had to audition, and if they decided they wanted to hire us, they would give us a form that we would take down to the police department or the sheriff's department, and they issued us a card that allowed us to work in Las Vegas.
I remember that. It looked like a Ford card.
Do you have yours? Do you want to show them? Do you still have yours?
I don't have mine anymore. It's been so
Okay.
long. I wish.
Yeah, I think I have mine. If I
Do
can
you
find
really?
it, then we'll put it up here and you can show me because
I'm kind of glad because my picture was awful. So I'm really glad I don't have it anymore.
mine is. I actually think mine looks okay. I look kind of sweaty because I was in Las Vegas. But
Oh yeah, it got really hot.
yeah, it got really hot out there, and we got really hungry. Waiting days to get to the sheriff's office to get the card. I'm like, because we spent all our money. I think we paid like for like a weekly place to stay at.
Yes, we did.
And we didn't have any money for food, so I'm like, what are we gonna eat? And that's when Jessica and I were walking around and we saw a sign hanging at Little Darlings Strip Club in Las Vegas that said wet t-shirt contest, win big money.
And I said, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I said, we're both gonna join the t-shirt contest, but you're gonna win because she's the one with the blonde hair and the big jugs. So I knew that she would win, and then we could split the money and we could eat. So, but I of course joined the contest with her.
Right. I think there wasn't many girls. So I think there was like probably around 6. I would think there was 6 girls.
Oh, that's not many.
Yeah, it wasn't that many, so I'm like, I like these odds. So we went in the back, and of course they said, come on in and sign in, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and they gave us a stupid form. Do you remember that form that they gave us to fill out?
No, I don't remember
What
that one.
excites you sexually? And
Oh, God.
what's your favorite this and that? And what's your favorite position? All dumb shit.
They asked me that at the Admiral Theater.
Yes, do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then as they announced us, they're like, I think we didn't even give our real names. I think I was like Cinnamon or some shit. They're like Cinnamon, and she likes when men are big and strong or whatever
God.
garbage I wrote down. I don't fucking remember. But they called us up each individually. Oh, and we had to put on a white t-shirt that said Little Darlings across it with whatever it is. There's like a little cowgirl kicking her leg or something, right? Like the logo.
Yeah.
So all of us wore this shirt. And we all stood out there and smiled and looked all cute. And as they read about our favorite sexual positions, they turned on a giant fucking fire hose and sprayed us with ice cold water, right? It hurt. It hurts when they sprayed us. But of course, we couldn't act like it hurt.
We had to act like it was just the best thing in the world.
Yes, spray us with your hose. We just love it. We love you and big men and Cinnamon and everything, right? It was crazy. And then they judged the winner based on the applause.
Yeah.
And I won. I wound up winning the contest.
Just as I predicted.
Yeah, I won first prize. And I'm like, oh my God, we get to eat today. We get to eat. And I think it was like $500. It was pretty.
It was 500,
amount, yeah.
And I just wanted some prime rib.
You said
I wanted prime
we're
rib.
getting steak. I'm like, you got it. Let's go get some steak. And we're all like happy. Yay, we won. We're gonna eat steak. We get food. We don't have to starve today. And we're like lolly going into the office to collect our money. And we walk in there, and what do they tell us?
Well, you actually walked in there, and I wasn't in there, and you came
that's right.
back. She came back and told me that they weren't going to pay. They weren't going to do the payout because she didn't have her Social Security card. Now, mind you, nobody told us that we needed a Social Security card prior to doing the contest.
Said boo about it.
And who carries their Social Security card with them into a strip club?
Fucking nobody. Okay, nobody.
Yeah, I didn't when I was in my 20s.
Definitely not girls coming to Las Vegas to show their tits are not carrying around Social Security cards in their pockets.
So then what happened?
Well, I marched into the office, and of course, Michelle was marching behind me because she knew I was going to give them a piece of my mind. Yeah, she came out there to get me. And I don't remember the conversation, but I was like, you know what? You're going to pay us. And that's just the end of it. And they were telling me to leave, and there was a chair in the corner of the office with a desk that nobody was sitting at. And I said, oh, I'm not going nowhere. And so I walk over and I sit down behind the desk. Now, mind you, there's another guy in the room, a manager, but he's not paying attention. He's on the computer,
he was trying to stay
just
out of it,
listening,
yeah.
while we're bantering back and forth with this bouncer manager, whatever the hell he was. And he said, well, if you don't leave, we're going to call the police. And so at that point, I leaned back in the desk chair, and I put my feet up on the desk, and I crossed my legs, and I said, I'm not going nowhere. Go ahead and call the fucking police. You owe us money. And that's when
the other guy who was not looking at us the whole time was just sitting there looking at papers. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He looked up and he said, pay them their money. Just get them out of here.
Nice.
So the other guy went in the back. He gave us our money, and we went, and
I had prime rib.
she got prime rib. I don't remember what the fuck I ordered, but she definitely
Medium
got
rare.
medium rare, bloody and everything. It was fucking
That's
beautiful.
awesome. Well, thanks for joining us for a mocktail. And if you have any comments, leave it at the bottom. If you ever been to Little Darlings, you ever been blasted in the boobs with a hose, a fire hose? Did you do the wet t-shirt contest? And don't forget to like and subscribe. Do you want to know what it takes to become a stripper? You want to know what the 10 things are to get going? If you feel lost doing it, go check out our video. We give you a step-by-step list of what to know if you want to get in this business. Yeah, and the recipe is in the description like always, and you guys have a good night.
Have a good night.
See you later.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Dance on this pole.
Okay, once you go through the smoothie cycle, what you're gonna do is take your lid off if you can. Holy hell. Oh my God. Fucking lid. Okay, hold on. I gotta. Ugh. All right, we got it off.